Hi, this is Hatley Whitfield and Sadie, and we're going to be discussing Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. So, to start off, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, I feel like was masterfully written by the author. The central story focuses on an autistic 12-year-old boy who just recently lost his father in the 9/11 attacks. So, he is trying to find meaning in his father's death, and he is searching all over the city for different clues because his dad used to play games with him and he would look for clues around the city. So he's looking for his father's the last treasure for his last treasure hunt. And through that, he meets a lot of different people from all kinds of different paths and different walks of life. He makes a lot of new friends, jumps out of his comfort zone, and learns a lot about not only himself, but about the world around him and the role he plays in it. One could say that the major conflict is Oscar trying to find the last treasure, which is a lock that goes with the key that he has. But other people could also argue that the major conflict is Oscar against himself, because he is facing a lot of emotions. He feels guilt towards himself for not answering the phone when his dad called for the last time. He feels anger and he takes it out on other people, including his mom when she's trying to care for him. He doesn't articulate his feelings well, so it could be argued that the major conflict is Oscar versus Oscar. And that we see that get resolved at the end when he figures out that not every little thing has a big meaning behind it, and that sometimes things just happen, and he learns to accept what happened to his father, thus learning to accept himself and his life now. Additionally, this book really reminds me of one of my favorite books, All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dare. And that book is similar in a couple of ways, because All the Light We Cannot See has flashbacks to World War II, which this book also does, because Oscar's grandparents were in Dresden during the Dresden bombings. So there are flashbacks as well, but also both authors use a very specific type of prose that is very unique and leaves most of the interpretation up to the reader. In that way, each time you read it, and each individual can gather a new meaning from the novel. So it's very unique. This book was very good. I really enjoyed reading it. If you're a fan of something that has separate perspectives and separate timelines, it's really good. If you also like, I guess, more uniquely written books, in a sense that it also has pictures to show exactly what Oscar is feeling. It's really interesting. It's a great read, and I would recommend it. So that was my book review for Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. Thank you.